How do you communicate with your students while you're using Google Classroom? In a way, your LMS is just one big communication hub. You still have your usual methods of communication with individual students, email, live video conferencing, or other tools, but in a sense, how you organize your materials and set your expectations in your LMS is one of the more important forms of communication you'll have with all your students on a daily basis. Learning to be precise with your assignment directions will take you a long way toward effective student communication. In Google Classroom, you do have some tools specifically for communicating with students within the LMS. If you look at your People tab, all your students will be listed there. You can check the box to the left of any student named and select the Actions drop-down menu to email that student. The three dots menu to the right side of a student name row will also open an email to that student. By default, these will open Gmail, so if your district doesn't use Gmail for your email, this might not work for you. You'll have some communication options in your Stream tab as well, depending on how you have your stream set up. If you've allowed students to post on the stream, you can reply to their posts. Don't forget they can reply to each other's posts too. In the Grades tab, when you see that a student has turned in an assignment, you can use the three dots menu to view their submission. At the bottom of the student submission area, you'll see a place to add a private comment. That's exactly what it looks like. It's a place for you to send the student a comment that only they can see about their assignment. They can reply to you, and you can have a conversation and give feedback as the student works toward mastery. The whole conversation can take place before you actually give the student a grade. The View Submission screen looks a little different for a classroom discussion assignment, but you have the same private comment option down below. You can also add a private comment after you've given them a grade and are ready to return the assignment. Finally, let's talk about clear communication in assignments. It takes some practice to get used to giving assignments to a classroom full of students who aren't directly in front of you. So give yourself some grace here. Things that seem very clear to you may not be as clear in text form to your students. Unclear assignments often result in a lack of engagement. Be specific with assignment titles. Try to be sure you give directions in the correct sequence to facilitate their understanding of the task, and run your assignments by a colleague or a teaching partner if you have a chance to do so. They can give you valuable feedback. Remember, you know what you mean, but someone else might not, so precise language is very important.